Limiting the number of characters in a cell. In this chapter, we will learn how to limit the number of characters using data validation. First, open your Excel spreadsheet. Click on the cell Ease, where you want to apply data validation. You can select a single cell, a range of cells, or even entire columns. Go to the Data tab on the Excel ribbon. In the Data Tools group, click Data Validation. In the Data Validation dialog box, go to the Settings tab. Under Allow, choose the text length. Under Data, choose Between. In Minimum and Maximum text box, type 5 and 20. Click OK. Now the selected cells only can type strings in digits between 5 and 20. If you want to display a specific warning, go to the Error Alert tab. Check Show Error Alert after invalid data is entered. Choose the style of alert stop. In the error message text box type, please enter between 5 and 20 digits. Now, when you or others try to enter data into the cells, Excel will enforce the validation rules you set up. Splitting first and the last name. In this chapter, we will learn how to split the first and the last name using Flash Fill in Excel. First, type the first name in the cell, for example B2, and then drag it to the remaining cells. Click Autofill Options icon and select Flash Fill. Do the same for last name column. Type the last name in the cell and then drag it to the remaining cells. Click Autofill Options icon and select Flash Fill. Highlighting repeating data in Excel. In this chapter, we will learn how to highlight repeating data in Excel. First, open your Excel file and select the range of cells you want to check. Got it? Now head to the top menu and click on Home. Next, look for Conditional Formatting. It's like a magic wand for your data. Click on it, and a drop-down menu appears. Hover over Highlight Cells Rules and then select Duplicate Values. A small window will pop up. Here, you can choose how you want those duplicates to stand out. Pick your favorite color combo and hit OK. Boom! All your duplicates are now highlighted, making it super easy to spot them. Filtering data in Excel. Using Filter by Selected Cells Value. In this chapter, we will learn how to use Filter by Selected Cells Value option. First, find the cell that has the value you're interested in. Click on it to select it. Next, right-click on that selected cell. A context menu will appear. From this menu, choose Filter. Then click on Filter by Selected Cells Value. And just like that, your data will be filtered to show only the rows that contain the selected value. Adding additional data to an Excel chart. Ever needed to add more data to an existing chart in Excel? It's easier than you might think. Here's how you do it. First, select the data you want to add. This could be a new row or column of data that you want to include in your chart. Once you've selected the data, press Ctrl+C to copy it. Next, go to the chart where you want to add this new data. Simply click on the chart to select it. Now press Ctrl+V to paste the data into your chart. Voila! Your chart now includes the new data. Automatically inserting a decimal point in Excel. In this chapter, we will learn how to turn on automatically inserting a decimal point in Excel. First, open your Excel worksheet, go to the File menu, and select Options. In the Excel Options dialog box, click on the Advanced category. Check the box labeled Automatically Insert a Decimal Point and specify the number of decimal places. Click OK to save your settings. Type some number. Now, Excel will automatically insert the specified decimal point, ensuring consistent data formatting. The sequence function. The sequence function generates a sequence of numbers in an array, which can be used for various purposes such as creating a list of numbers, dates, or even a grid of numbers. Here are some examples. First, to create a simple list of numbers from 1 to 10, you can use the formula =, sequence, 10. Next, if you want to create a list of numbers from 1 to 10 in a single row, you can use the formula =, sequence, 1, 10. To create a grid of numbers with 3 rows and 4 columns, you can use the formula =, sequence, 3, 4. Lastly, to create a list of dates starting from a specific date, you can use the formula =, sequence, 10, 1, date, 2023, 1, 1, 1. These examples demonstrate the versatility of the sequence function in Excel. You can adjust the parameters to fit your specific needs. Adding checkboxes in Excel. In this chapter, we will learn how to add checkboxes in Excel. First, go to the Developer tab. If you don't see the Developer tab, you'll need to enable it from the Excel options. To enable the Developer tab, open Excel and go to the File menu. Then, select Options. In the Excel Options dialog box, click on Customize ribbon. In the right pane, check the box next to Developer under the Main tab section. Finally, click OK to save your changes. Once you have the Developer tab, click on the Insert button and select the checkbox option. Then, click anywhere on your worksheet to insert the checkbox. You can resize and move the checkbox as needed. To link the checkbox to a cell, right-click on the checkbox, select Format Control, and in the Control tab, set the cell link to the desired cell. Now when you check or uncheck the box, the linked cell will show true or false accordingly. Scrolling left to right in Excel. In this chapter, we will explore how to use the Control plus Shift keys to scroll left to right in Excel. This shortcut is especially handy for navigating extensive spreadsheets swiftly. To activate this feature, simply hold down the Control key and the Shift key together, then use the mouse wheel to scroll left to right. Drop-down list. This handy feature can make your data entry more efficient and error-free. Whether you're organizing a list of items or setting up a form, drop-down lists are a game changer. First, select the cell or range of cells where you want the drop-down list to appear. This is where users will be able to choose from the list of items you provide. Next, go to the Data tab on the ribbon. This is where you'll find all the tools you need to manage your data, including the Data Validation feature. Click on Data Validation. A dialog box will appear, giving you several options to customize your data validation settings. In the dialog box under the Settings tab, click on the Allow drop-down menu and select List. This tells Excel that you want to create a list of items for the drop-down. In the source field, enter the items you want to include in your drop-down list, separated by commas. For example, you might enter apple, banana, cherry if you're creating a list of fruits. Once you've entered your items, click OK. Your drop-down list is now ready to use. Users can click the arrow next to the cell to see and select from the list of items you provided. And that's it! You've successfully created a drop-down list in Excel. This simple yet powerful feature can help streamline your data entry process and ensure consistency in your spreadsheets. With drop-down lists, you can make your Excel sheets more interactive and user-friendly. So give it a try and see how it can enhance your data management tasks. Freezing panes in Excel. In this chapter, we will learn how to use freezing panes in Excel. Freezing panes allows you to keep certain rows or columns visible while you scroll through the rest of your worksheet. This is particularly useful for keeping headers in view as you navigate large data sets. To freeze panes, start by selecting the row or column you want to freeze. Go to the View tab on the ribbon and then click on Freeze Panes. You will see options to freeze the top row, the first column, or a custom selection. Choose the option that best fits your needs. Now, as you scroll through your data, you'll notice that the frozen rows or columns remain visible, making it easier to reference key information without losing your place. And there you have it, my fellow spreadsheet wizards. You've mastered 11 essential Excel tips and tricks that will transform you from Excel novice to spreadsheet superstar. Open up Excel, play around with these features, and don't be afraid to experiment. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more Excel-lent adventures. Until next time, happy spreadsheeting!